I'm hot, I'm tired, and then there was a nice cool day and I could still work for a while. We're gonna go see my son, the genius, and my little baby grandson, who's so amazing. So that's where we're going. Okay, so you can see I got about half of it torn out. I got the side torn out. I'm gonna take all this out. I'm gonna take off the other side. I don't really like heights. I especially don't like working on a ladder. I have a scaffolding, but I would have to have help to move it. So what I'm going to try to do, and by try I mean try, what I'm going to try to do is to pull enough of the, I've already taken all the cross bracing out. And what I'm going to try to do is when I get the two sides stripped off, I'm going to pull out the sideboards like these and stuff. This will have to stay because it's holding the floor. I'm going to try to pull the son of a bitch down so I can take the roof off of that on the ground.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
All right, so Lindsay, I should talk about this. Okay, so that's a lot of shit. Why did I leave so much shit? Why didn't I clean that last year? Because it keeps flooding. I literally let the shit build up and just kept putting new stuff on top, new bedding on top of it, because then at least it didn't flood. So
you've got lots of fertilizer there,
well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill all the holes in my, I'm going to get my grater blade out here.
There you go.
That I pulled, that my son the genius made for me. You'll get to see it. And I'm going to pull this across and fill up all the holes in this pasture.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, and filling it up with good stuff. So there you go.
Yay, that's awesome.
But yeah, I still got a lot to tear up. But that's what poor folks do.
Well, this is a good beginning to that next video.
My dad used to say, poor folks have poor ways. And it wasn't until I was grown that I realized when he said it, he meant one thing, and that most of the people that said it meant something else entirely. Most people, when they say that, they mean poor people are classless, baseless, and they have poor ways because they're poor. When Dad said it, he meant poor people don't act like rich people. Poor people stay within their means and they do what they can with what they have. So, yeah, my family, my grandmother used to say it too. So we used to say that we had a totally different meaning. It wasn't until I was an adult that I realized that they had taken this thing that they had no doubt been told as a put down, and they owned it. They said, yeah, poor folks, we have poor ways. We figure out how to do things. We figure out how to make do. We get by. Rich people would die.
Right.
Remember that. When you're like, when I'm doing something like this and I'm feeling pretty bitter, because I'm like, what the hell? I'm 60 years old. I stuff that tear shit down to build other shit. And then I remember, poor people thrive where rich people would die. It's that simple. All right. So it's day 2 of the tearing the shit out of that thing. I just pulled another, the other door on the other side off. That was another thing I thought I was going to do with this building. Wound up, I didn't need the 2 doors, I only needed 1. A lot of what I'll be doing when I get this new one built is all the things that I did on this one that didn't work out or were wrong. Hopefully I won't do them on the new one. And that's another thing, a lot of people wait till they're really, I know exactly what I want. It's like, yeah, you build exactly what you want. Guess what? It didn't work. Or it didn't work as well as whatever you would have thought of. This was to close that door on this side. It is stuck like a biatch.
Oh, yeah. Piece of rebar down in there.
Yeah, I did that on purpose.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that was to close the door.
I remember.
These are so rotted out, I can't even get the, this is so rotted out here, I can't even get the screws to come. I can't get a hold of the screws.
Great.
Bring them out. But that's okay. But that, you can see why I need to build a new one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay, 27 years. 27 years we got use out of it, so can't complain about that. And here's another thing, when you're tearing apart a building, you don't want to stop and undo everything. Like, I could stop and undo this door, but I don't even know if I'm going to need the wood. So until I know if I need that wood, that's just a lot of extra work.
Right.
And if I need the wood later, I can take it off, so we'll see. All right, I got to thinking last night, you know, and with my big brain, I thought, yeah, now that I got the sides torn off of there, I think I can go ahead, climb up from the top and take this tin off from the top,
Oh.
either with my angle thing, take the heads off from up there, and or rip it up with the...
Oh yeah, because there's a perfectly good floor up there.
Yeah. And now that it's open, I can actually get to it. See, I'm saving all this plywood. You can tell this side of this plywood's dead. That side's still good. So when I get the plan is to put the outside wall on the sides of the barn, the new barn, in the old tin off this roof.
Right.
And then on the other side, put this in with a layer of, basically a layer of that styrofoam crap.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
always
for insulation. Right.
keeping at least on the side that gets the hottest.
That makes
So,
sense.
That's the idea. We'll see how far that gets. Right now it's a whole lot of stacking shit up and getting out of the way. And I'm gonna go up top and we'll see if my plan works. If my plan doesn't work, there'll be much cussing. I don't know that you need to hear all that. You've heard me cuss plenty as it is, right?
So you want me to come back in a few?
No, I'm gonna climb up there.
Okay.
I can climb up there right now. I gotta get my glasses. You haven't seen my glasses. I'll be there, right?
Nope. They were
Have
buried.
you seen my glasses? No, I haven't seen your glasses, asshole. That's what she was thinking. Why would I have seen your fucking glasses? Abby, you're such an asshole. Ooh, there's a little rhyme in there. Okay, so this was the inside. This was actually my milk room. This is my old milk stanchion. I'm actually hoping to pull it up and use it again because it was a really good milk stanchion. And I'm sure that any of you that have had goats or cattle or something, you've seen how you're supposed to make a milk stanchion. And you're supposed to make this whole head gate thing that they put their heads through and then you slide it. If you got your goats trained, that's just a whole lot of work for nothing. They don't really like the head gate. Here they are. They come in, they eat out of the pan. If they start giving me shit, I might chain them
Yeah, to their collar. Yeah.
to their collar. That's it. That's the whole setup. That costs nothing. It's all made out of pieces, part, and trash that I had laying around. And much easier.
Yeah.
Much easier. I'll try to get the window out in one piece and move it. And that was salvaged from some job I did. So I will try to get it out and move it. I plan to put some windows that will actually open so I can close them in the wintertime, open them in the summertime.
Maybe
That's,
like the one in the
yes.
blacksmith shop that Hoover's out.
Oh, no,
Not like
no,
that?
that's too much like work.
Oh, okay.
What the hell, honey?
Oh, okay.
You
Sorry.
just want to work me to death. But anyway, this was the way you got into
The loft.
Kids, look, are you taking pictures of my
Not
ass?
yet, but I will. There it is.
People do not want to see my ass. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can either pull these up or cut these off. Oh, could you get me the battery out of my fucking, yeah, that thing.
That thing,
Yeah.
whatever it is over here. Yes.
Yeah, pull the
Yes.
battery out of my screwdriver.
Here,
Or just
I will-
hand me my screwdriver.
That's what I'm
and I'll
doing.
Battery out of it. Thank you.
There you go. I'm gonna back up and see
Go
if I
off
can.
the outside. Go to the
Yeah,
outside.
that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
It's what I was saying. See if I can actually see her up in there. I don't know if you can see her or not.
No,
I'm
on
gonna
the
go. I'm
side,
gonna
baby,
go
on the
around.
side.
I just wanted a shot from here if I could get it,
Oh, okay.
and then I'm gonna go around the other way.
I can't get the right angle on that one. Let's see if I can get the other way. That's the way I was doing it yesterday. Was sometimes I was cutting them off, but most of the time I was just ripping them up with the crowbar. Because I'm using it on the wall, if I put great big holes in it, I don't give a shit. They'll still be tighter than anything it is here, so. And like I said, I'm putting 2 layers. Alright, got that one. Almost. Now see, this looks really slow, so you're like, how did that fucking old bitch tear up? Once I get into the swing of it, it's like anything else. Once you get in a rhythm, it goes a little bit smoother than that first couple. Once I start busting these off, see, it's just pulling right up. Sometimes the nails are pulling out. Sometimes they're just pulling through the tin. And I don't really care, because again, not putting this on a roof again. My God, it's already been on 2 roofs. It's allowed to be leaky right now. So. And of course, these damn screws, some asshole knocked these nails over, so that makes it that much harder.
I need to quit watching what you're doing because I don't film you. You lose you in the shot.
Oh, you're just taking pictures of what I'm doing?
Well, yeah, and at that point I was actually filming the bottom stall, which is kind of a mess right now.
At any rate, so let them come back out in a few hours, and hopefully I'll have this side of the roof torn off and be tearing out different things. You can see, like I said, I made this out of crap. I built this out of absolute garbage. Most of it came off that fireworks stand. Some of it's other stuff. But for the most part, it was all garbage. And I want to trade it out now because it's pissing me off. But 28 years, people.
Yeah.
27 years.
27 years.
27 years. It stood. So, can't complain about that.
I will be back in a bit.
Okay. Happens at least once in every build or unbuild. I have cut the living shit out of myself. Now I have to doctor it. I like to just come into the house when I can, pour some peroxide on it, boil it out good. You can see I've done a pretty good job of taking my knuckle right off. I'm not going to peel it back because I don't want to. And I will wash it really good. And then I will doctor it, and then I will go back to work. Because that's who I am. We got to get it clean, though. You don't want to keep working with it dirty. The last thing you need right now, especially during COVID, is to get an infection. So you want to take care of it. So this doesn't look nearly as bad now, but you can see I've cut about to here on my knuckle. I hit it on the side of the tin, which means I really had to clean it.
Yeah, because it was nasty.
And thank God I already have a tetanus shot.
Yeah.
It's current because, yeah, that was not a good idea. It happens. Okay. So, I got it cleaned up, slap some Neosporin on it, put a knuckle band-aid on it, and go back to work.
Okay, I'm turning you off.
But what? What should I have? Gloves? Gloves, Mom! Gloves is for socks, Mom! What the hell, Mom? Gloves? I only have an entire drawer full of them. I suppose I could use those.
You probably could.
Thanks a lot, Mom! What a smart ass you are, Mom! Put gloves on. Are you kidding me?
So are you going to?
Yes!